Alright, rock and roll. I am back in action with Rusty Hearts. Just basically all I want to do here is... Well, there we go. I don't know. Well, I need to actually check my equipment. I just want to check out some of the maps. Okay. So like, since we only did, the wine cellars, and I want to jump into the, castle, even though I think the castle might be someone else's, like, intro. I just want to check it out. Because naturally, without, like, a whole lot of people, there ain't gonna be a whole lot to do. And plus, this is a, private server too, but it is neat. It makes me kind of want to see about getting, as I've done it before, but the Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast up and running. I actually kind of want to see if that might... There were no server emulators for the Xbox, which that would make my life a hell of a lot easier. But, because I have them both. Never really played much of them, to be honest with you. But again, because they were kind of before my time. Like I mentioned, like was the last stream or the first stream? Phantasy Star Universe. That's the one I played. Because I'm actually not. I haven't played a ton of MMOs. I played a little bit of a few. So, for instance, I've never played. World of Warcraft. As blasphemous as that sounds, right? But I have played Anarchy Online, Phantasy Star Online. Well, Phantasy Star Online, again, not a whole lot. Mostly offline, since I play offline. So, strictly online, that I played a decent amount. Lineage 2, Anarchy Online, Earth and Beyond I played a bit of, maybe but under like 5 hours, I want to say. Now is also on a server emulator because that game was taken offline very fast. That one was cool. Like Lineage 2 and Anarchy Online are like, there's a standard like type, right? While like Earth and Beyond was unique. And in a way, so is like this in Phantasy Star. A bit of the Old Republic. We're already done. We are so good at this game. But not that much in the grand scheme of things because, I don't know, I have a hard, like, oh shit. I find progression in a lot of these games is kind of like a pain in the ass. Shit. Especially if they ain't fun. This is a bit funky. Ascend Hand of Cool, if that counts as an MMO. I played the fuck out of that. Shit. Well, that's kind of like what I want to do anyway. Oh, shit. I have it unlocked. Oh, shit. We can't go. Must be level 2 or higher. That's a shame. Well, can we find Brian? Oh, Tom. Tom has a quest. Shit, what'd she say? I ran way too fast. Nadia. I'm doing this shit out of order. That's fine. We're breaking the game. How could they be so strict on progression? Hi, Nadia. Who's her sister? That's, oh no, this is kind of awesome. Alright, that's amusing. Alright, we've got so many quests. We're collecting quests now, alright. Maya. He's the mayor. Oh. Okay. What the fuck? Like Botox exists in this universe. What did it say? Kimchi flavored wine? If someone got paid for this localization, maybe. Maybe they didn't. Alright, wish an object. Clear out. So, find white snake wine. We'll run this again on hard. Just to see if we are locked out of the rest of the map. So again, this is vaguely what I remember when I played it. Is again I played it as France. And I only played, my time before was 7 hours, which isn't that long, but, like, you know, this game also, you can kind of tell, it doesn't have a ton of, like, variety to justify playing for a long time. But if you're playing co-op and just going through it real quick, you know? Plus, at the time, I was playing fuck out Mass Effect 3. So... And we had to kill so many goddamn skeletons. That wasn't the boss. Oh, he's over here. Red Skull. Okie dokie. Come on, let's go. Back to town. Alright, so where do I need to go for these? Probably the wine cellar and shit. Well, of course, you gotta go to the right wine cellar for the one. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't think we can go to the canals. Fuck. Cinnamon Mahel, Nomi Nomi and Butcher, White Snake Ride. Ice Stones. Not sure. We are not going to have a ton of. What's this? Sure. Wait, we'll worry about that later. So, what she kind of would say the level cap, right? Damn it. Accept. I mean, the quest per level area. So it kind of gives a feeling, which is also kind of neat, of like a peek into like an unfinished MMO. Like it's there, but it's not quite, you know, proper. I don't know how to say it. Like you have like the first 10%, and you have the framework, but it's been abandoned. That's a feeling I get from it. But it's neat. I like the framework. Like if it was just like a beat 'em up. Where then? We had to, so I don't think there's, like in the town, I think there's what, 1 or 2 more areas that we haven't unlocked. I'm not sure if there actually is any more after this. I think that might be it, actually. I could be wrong. Yeah, just getting blown up. No point. Am I gonna level up here in a second? Oh no. It's like a special meter. I don't know how that works. Oh, there is a thing open. Chest. There's wine in the wine cellar. This is the type of game where I'd like want to buy the rights to and port it to the Nintendo 3DS, because it looks like it could work on there, right? But unfortunately, that system's dead now too. Can't have shit. It lose some of its MMO stuff, right? But like nowadays, there ain't no point. So this is cool. Where's he at? I lost track of him. Oh, it was underwater. Very good. I've got a chance. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Heavy chain though. Camouflage leather cam. Okay. I don't need it. Don't need it. Stay light. I need to check my mail. I know I said new mail twice. I can't remember how to check my mail. Don't remember. Cool. Alright, let's read our quest. Figure out exactly what we need to do. Oh, we got a second ice stone shard. Shit, that might. Yeah, let's send them to hell. Hard mode of higher. Hard mode of what map? Oh, okay. First floor. That's gonna take a while. So do I just do, or do I go, shit. I'll do it on hard, see if that counts. As I'm guessing this, oh, we can go to the cafeteria. This game is kind of a neat blast to the past. I want to play a bit more of it, but I'm just afraid that because I mean this game didn't last that long, that I'm afraid that I'm gonna run out of content, you know. Like it'd be weird to beat it. What essentially was an MMO on this channel, but I feel like I have a very clear shot to, you know. I just don't think there's that many areas in the game. 'Cause it didn't live. It was very short-lived, you know. But still pretty neat that, you know, they got the files and put it back up. Because it's fun. There we go. Oh, just regular man. Yeah, there's like I was browsing my library because it's still in my library, you know, and I saw a guide that mentioned it. It's also on the community forums on the Steam that mentioned the site. So it's called Rusty Hearts. I want to say Revolution Reborn or just Rusty Hearts Reborn, one of the two. And they walk through. Like the Steam guide walks you how to install it and all that fun stuff. And it's a fairly simple process. But I'm not sure if you had to if you had to have played it before is the thing. It's like I could theoretically even, because back in the day I also played a game called Age of Empires Online. That's still in my Steam library. There's a lot of technical stuff. As I remember, back in the day, people would try to do that, and it's always quite the effort. The only, like, I guess, private server emulated game that I ever played was Earth and Beyond. Oh no, that's not true. I played also Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast. Like both of those, though, like Earth and Beyond, in particular, that was quite an experience. Yeah, I wonder if they have a way, because there's a forum that you could probably ask or look around for Perfect World. But something like, just comparatively, like, something like Phantasy Star Online, like, that was a big hit, so there was no way that, if it was possible, that people were gonna let that game die, right? But this was a very niche game. Oh, yeah, I got past, like, the tutorial area. I'm in the main hub right now. Oh, I didn't get the... Okay, so I must... Hold on. It said quest item. Maybe I do have to do it on normal difficulty. Oh, we'll turn this one in anyway. Through the history of MMOs, like I haven't played a whole lot of them, but like it's always, especially back in the day, like if they didn't hit, they didn't last very long, or they're very obscure. Like I remember looking at it was formerly, they used to be Sony Interactive. They were Sony's MMO division. Well, they Daybreak now. But they had so many obscure MMOs, and so did Mythic. Oh, yeah, it's the part, like yeah, the third part of that stream. That game gets confusing at the end there with the level design. What's happening? Oh, the hidden room. Yeah, I really like Silent Hill. So that was cool. Yeah. I was surprised that I was able to get through that in just that last stream. Left. Uh-oh, I see it. I'm gonna try to get to Silent Hill 2 later this month. I got a couple other games that kind of also are planning on playing, like a Haunting Ground. I've already played Silent Hill 2 though, so that's, even though it was a while ago, but even then that's not gonna be like a blind playthrough. That was really the first time I actually played Silent Hill for real, because I booted it up before, but you know, never really sat down to play it. Yeah, Haunting Ground is cool. Yeah. It's like Clock Tower, except it looks really good. But it plays like Clock Tower. Like the Capcom Clock Tower game. What was it? Clock Tower 3. Butter. Anything else in here? So, PlayStation 2 had a lot of good horror games that were, especially like near the end there with the Fatal Frame games, Haunting Ground, Silent Hill games. Pick it up. There we go. I've never beaten Haunting Ground. I've beaten Silent Hill 2. I've played that a couple times, but I've never beaten Haunting Ground. So when I stream it, I definitely want. That's kind of like a goal for me to stream it, is just so I can finally beat it. You know. The PlayStation 2 is kind of an unusual library in that, like, this guy just died right away. Did I get the mission object? Where is that? Oh, actually, I need to explore more. There we go, got it. Like, because the Xbox, like, it more or less died in 2005, like, right away, even before the 360 came out. It's like people, when they heard the 360 was coming out, stopped buying Xbox games. Like, for instance, Jade Empire, which should have been a pretty big hit, you know, Microsoft published, BioWare made, it flopped because people were waiting for the Xbox. While the PlayStation 2, like PlayStation 3, luckily for the 2 was way too expensive, right? So but like, that was just kind of like a weird situation where, those niche game developers kept making games. And we got a lot of cool stuff. Heck, we even got, God of War 2 in like 2007, right? So it wasn't just niche developers, it was the big studios. I mean, Haunting Ground was Capcom. Just crazy to think about. Like on the Xbox, they have interesting libraries, both that and the 360, if you dig, but not near as deep as PlayStation 2 or PS1 for that matter, or the Wii. But the Wii, the Wii. Actually, I shouldn't talk bad about the Wii, because the Wii's library is essentially like the PS1's library in that, because there's a ton of awful crap on the PlayStation 1, just like the Wii. But a lot of the awful crap on the Wii was also on the PS2, because again, the PS2 lived forever, so they're releasing both like games on both platforms. It's a weird realm we live in now where we don't really see that kind of thing, because some of those janky cheap games were cool. Like if you ever look in the Simple 2000 series, they're pretty amusing. The localization in this game is weird. I remember getting a Wii U when it came out, yeah. I didn't play that as much. The games I played on the Wii U were Black Ops 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles X. In the cellar sewers. Is that... Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's kind of like those kind of type of games, right? It made you quit the Wii U? No, it's not the Silvers. Dang it, I want to go. I think I need to make a new character to explore this area. Oh, wait a minute, it's letting me go. Oh, yeah. That game requires a lot out of you, so... Like, to get a mech in that game, which is one of the advertised features, takes like 50 hours. And that game too has had pseudo MMO features that are gone now. I'm hoping that that game does get ported at some point. It's like the only Wii U game that's stuck on the Wii U. So Wii U kind of, I mean, everyone knows it failed, but it really failed, man. It just... There's a red skeleton. Okay, so... Yeah, the PS3 was... I got it, I want to say, and I got one... Shoot. I think 2008. And even then, there wasn't much on it. By then, Uncharted was on it, Ratchet and Clank Future, but Uncharted was just okay, and Ratchet and Clank Future was good, but not really as good as the PS2 games. So I played mainly PS2 games on the PS3. I played Nocturne, and PS1 games like what was it called? Vandal Hearts or something. Because I even had a video where I transferred saves where it was like, oh, Fatal Frame 3 I played, because at the time, like, I didn't have component cables for the PS2, so I was like, wow, these PS2 games look really good on the PS3. Not saying like I'm just trying to think of what because I had a few of them, but just compared to the 360, none of them were as engaging. Like, sure, Folklore, I played that, which was fine, but Folklore was no Lost Odyssey, so. Like, the PS3 really didn't get going until Demon's Souls came out and Uncharted 2. But even then, I don't think I'd ever want to play Uncharted 2 again. So. We're actually making progress on that Bill 500 build. And most of the time I also just play on computer just because nowadays I'm on it. I definitely do prefer physical media, but the problem with that kind of is that I don't really find a whole lot of modern games worth getting. So why would I pay, you know, and since I play a lot of these older games, right? Why would I pay $30 for a physical copy when I can get one on Steam for like $5? So, like when I play Space Marine 2, right? That's one where like I don't have a PS5 or Xbox Series X, and even if I did, like when you buy like a disc for a lot of modern games, there ain't shit on them. Like I bought a Final Fantasy Origins, right, on for the Xbox One, and because I didn't have internet at the time, and that game isn't actually on the disc, so I couldn't play it. And the same was for like a couple other games, and I know that's also true for like PS5 games as well, like the Call of Duty games. But it's just like, well, there's no point in buying physical copies. That's why it's nice when it's clearly marked on Switch games, though, because they let you know on the cover. Oh yeah, like I mentioned, Haunting Ground, I got for $30. Haunting Ground no longer costs $30. It's I kind of did not want to know how much that game is worth. It's just like, oh, that game is that's something. So you'd have to get like and some consoles that they go up in price too. Like PS2s, they fluctuate. But it's like, yeah, I'm not paying, like, for someone starting out nowadays, I would not recommend them to like, pay like $100 for a PS2 and then $400, $500 for Haunting Ground. Don't do it. That's not worth it. Where was that? So, oh, we're not in the source. Okay, I think we're good. I'm looking at the thing here. I even remember, like, when I was a little kid, I liked to collect NES games because they're so cheap, right? I kind of dates because they haven't been cheap for a while, but back in the day, like, they were really cheap. Like, and some of them still are. But I remember getting like Dragon Quest for like $3, for instance. But like I remember a couple of games. Zombie Revenge was like $20 or something, which was a lot. But it was like, oh, I want to get that because that's $20, you know, because it's called Zombies Revenge, and I never did. And then that game, of course, blew up in price. And the other one was that was fairly cheap at the time, like $20 to $30. Was what Little Samson. And everybody ignored that, including me, is because it was like, oh, that's a Wisdom Tree game. That's gonna be crap, right? Because Wisdom Tree, they did unlicensed, like, you know, Bible games, which everybody ended up playing at some point. So it's like, oh, Little Samson, it's one of those crappy licensed games. Little Samson is awesome, and yeah, it quickly went from like $20 to $30 to $1,000. So it's just stuff like that happens, you know. But then there are some like Xbox games. A lot of them end up cheap. Like I remember Battlefront 2 on the Xbox used to be super expensive, and then it went down in price. But a lot of them, yeah, because again, like it's not like more are being made, right? You're not gonna get more copies of like legit copies of Little Samson. You're gonna be getting less and less. Now, what does happen is people do find shipments, like in warehouses and stuff. Or if you're lucky, like I got Yakuza 2 for the PlayStation 2 not that long ago. I think right before COVID, because for some reason Sega was like, we are going to do a reprint of Yakuza 2 on the PS2. Yeah, Little Samson shot up. I would be surprised if it was still 1,000, but it'd be at least 600. I have a couple games though that are probably worth that much. I have a cartridge of Dolphin Blue, which is an Atomic Wave game. Oh, he's kicking ass. That's what he gets for being cocky. How do we get down there? Can I get down there? Shoot. I mean, it's gonna be fairly uncommon. But there are just some games you're not gonna know. But like I mentioned on another stream, like regarding Haunting Ground, even when I bought that for $30, you got the feeling that that game was going to go up in price. It's like, no, like that game is not in the mainstream consciousness, but people wanted it, right? So it's like, okay, I get the feeling. Kind of like Atlas games at the time, because they're notorious for little print runs. Like anything really pre-Persona 4. So yeah, even kind of wrapping back around, even though I prefer physical, I'm not gonna, no way I'm spending like near $1,000 for Little Samson. Now, there are some games where I consider it, like I considered spending $1,000 on actually it was $800, but then it went up to like $1,000 to like plus, and I don't know where it's at now, on a Battlefield Arcade PCB. Because that game is fairly uncommon and awesome. He's here. But then again, it's like, am I really going to play this game? And I'm the only one who knows about Battletoads on the around here on the arcade, so it's like I've got this hidden artifact in my dynamo cabinet. There we go. That's cool. So I still have to continue. Which way? Where do I go? Yeah, like specifically, there was a Rare made an arcade game that was published by EA of all things. Who, like, I do not know how many arcade games EA published, but yeah, they made an arcade sequel, and it's probably the best Battletoads. But yeah, there's a few of them. The famous one is the NES game. But another good one is Battletoads versus Double Dragon. For a while there, especially when I got a PS2, I started playing so many JRPGs that I had to stop because, yeah, they do kind of blend together. Any game store? There we go. We're making progress in this game, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. We have to like this Ice Stone Shard quest requires us to play 42 missions or 42 dungeons. You know, levels, whatever. Blood mode. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, Gears of War 1, I've played that game like a ton. So, what's weird about I'm playing like the PC version, the original PC version, right? Which is another weird, uncommon port, and it was going well. It would have been a longer stream, but I ended up in an infinite loading screen, so I had to quit. So. Like, I'm probably going to get back to that later tonight if I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, I just wanted to, because that's a game I've played on this channel before. I have a full Japanese playthrough of it, because I have a Japanese copy of the Xbox 360 game, and so I was like, I want to revisit that live, you know. And if at some point I might play the Japanese version of Gears of War 2 on stream, just because it'd be funny. Yeah, and this was like what this port was like 2007, so you know.
I've never seen them before.
Who would come here so late at night? She looks like a gypsy there.
And he
Looks like a beggar. Why did he come
We
to
got
a
more
town
quests.
that's about
Okay,
to
so
be
more
war?
stuff is opening up.
Come to think of it, the gypsy
Do
is...
you know her?
Yes, it's Estelle. She used to come visit my teacher in the forest sometimes.
That means she's no ordinary person since she knows you. Johann came back to town too.
Do you know him, Franz?
just met him in the one.
This game's dialogue. Okay. It makes me wonder too, yeah, if it's something they add later or they took out, because I know the game wasn't around very long, you know, right? So there is stuff I don't remember. I never played it. I played as France, right? I never played as this chick, so I don't remember that opening tutorial area. I remember the castle, and so I wonder if it just depends on the characters you play as, or if that's something they add later. Of course, it's been a long time now, right? So I could just be remembering everything wrong. Do I have? I don't have leather pieces. Dang. I like it in these type of games where you take a quest and you already have everything. Right? Alright, Gorgon. I'm not homeless. No good she-devil. I'm just accepting like a million quests. Look at that! We found a real person. Check it out, level 18. I know someone was asking if other people are playing. We found somebody. Rock and roll. Took 3 streams, but you know. I'm not the only Rusty Hearts player in the world. Maybe at sometimes one of the other streams I was, but not today. Okay, let's look around here. Yeah, see, I don't think I can access any of these. Wait a minute. Okay, B3. See, quest title has been completed or still in progress. I don't think we can do these. Shame. I'm gonna check out my quest log and then I think I'll wrap it up for today. I'm not homeless. Kill skeletons require bandages. Let's do that one for him, and then that'll be the final. Yeah, right? So the server emulator is working. That's what that proves, right? Go to the wine cellar, right? No, let's go to the second. Not the cafeteria, this one. Yeah, skeletons. So after this, I want to see if I can get the game. I don't know if it'll be a couple hours from now or however long. I want to see if I can get the game D to work. Which is another weird horror game. There's a bandage. See, I think I was looking at my achievements for it back in the day because I remembered something. What this game did that was smart at the time was it tied into like the Steam's probably its biggest like sale event. Like a bunch of games have like a Christmas like themed events and stuff, and this was one of them. So I think it got a lot of people jumping into to play that just for that, right? And the problem was that the game didn't live that long afterwards, right? So it had people like wanting to play it for nostalgic reasons. So like, I mean, I was one of them. Like, I played other MMOs, right? And this was the one I was like, I want to play this one. It's called a D. It was made by Warp, originally on the 3DO, but it's also on PC. It's an old horror game. I want to say it was released in '95. It's notable for having a 2-hour time limit where you can't pause or save. And if you run out of time, you get like a bad ending or something. Did I get all the bandages? Okay. Run. Yeah, and it's just the letter D. It's just called D. But it's when I tried testing it out, it's like in a very small window. So I'm hoping I can get it working. If not, I'll figure something else out. Like, I could install it on my Sega Saturn, but I don't know. If I can get the PC version to work, that's the easier option. Boozatron. We're finding a giant barrel. Oh no, there's like a dude in it. It's a dude operating a giant alcohol barrel or beer barrel. What, like? We get him. Nice. I need leather piece. There we go. We're completing quests. What's the deal with this wine barrel? Chad? Well, I want to know what the wine barrel says. Oh, I got a C rank. I got my ass kicked. Alright. Howler. I can't remember if this game has like a shared inventory. If you want to create other characters. Oh, a dead man's chest. What's a dead man's chest? Oh. Do I have to go through the whole dungeon? Well, I don't want to do that. Let's take a look at this wine barrel. This is janky. Okay. What? I am crap. What's the deal with the wine barrel? Alright, let's... Oh, we got lots of new stuff. Dang it, I don't know what's good and what's bad now. I'll have to investigate. Alright. Let's turn these couple quests in. But yeah, I like to have a shot at beating this this MMO in a few streams. Yeah. The leather is a bit fresh. Not enough inventory space. All right. Let's go. I'm going to test out this thing. So, account warehouse. Oh, how do I activate? How do I activate? Oh well. Meanwhile, let us on that cash box. There's some stuff I don't know how it works. Okay. Let's see. Friendship ring. I need to get rid of some of the stuff. All right. I got a pool table. Personal store. Unmanned store. Money in possession. Oh, hold on. Just sell this stuff. I'll get more better crap anyway. Alright, next stop. Alright, last stop. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's that homeless dude at? Gorgon! What do you mean not enough inventory space? Is it bugged? Oh. Do I need to... Beige Slayer shirt? Didn't do nothing. Okay. Alright. I need to investigate even more. Alright, consume. Alright. Okay. Beige Slayer shoe. I didn't even know this was here. It's not working. All right, yep, there we go. Anyway, yep, I think I'll call it there, and I'll see if I can get the other game to work. So if I'm back on, it'll be a bit. We'll see. I'm probably going to be back on later tonight anyway for another game, but we'll see. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to come back to this game too at some point because it's been a good time. Adios, y'all.